So, oh my gosh, everybody, how's it going today? Thanks so much for being here. Dylan Myers, I appreciate it. Brady Joshua, License to Mind Man, thanks for being here, guys. We're going to be continuing our, hang on, one of my mods just messaged me. We're going to be continuing our playthrough of City Skylines. We currently have a poo-poo problem. And it's not really a little poo-poo problem. It's a big, stinky poo-poo problem. Our river is flooding, chat. Hang on, I'm going to go ahead and launch the game. Nim City 3. Yeah. How's it going, Merc Angel? How are you doing? What up? 1 a.m. here. It's 5:02. We're right on time. Right on time. Did you check out the game I asked you about? I didn't remember, no. Did you post it in the Discord? I didn't. I checked Discord. I did not see it. Sup, nerds? How's it going, Miss Castle? How are you? Oh, God, it feels so loud. Hang on. Must turn down volumes on my end. All right. Okay. Okay. Here we are. Back in the City Skylines. Hey, how's it going, everybody? How's it going tonight? Like I said, thanks so much for being here. Hi, Nims. I was the third like a bro. Wait, what? Wait, a what? Wherever there's a steaming pile of poo-poo. It really is. It really is. It's flooding. Like, we're pumping sewage into the river, and it's just, I don't know. And this is a problem. This is all a problem. That's going down. Oh, God. Oh, God. What do we do here, chat? What do we do? We've got $105,000. That's at least nice. $105,000 per week. I don't understand the mechanics here of the river, right? I don't get it. How are we supposed to drink up all the water while also not drinking our own poo-poo? I'm gonna put just some of these guys down, and hopefully we can drink some of the water. Yes. But it looks like that's creeping backwards, doesn't it? It is. Very slowly. But it is indeed. We don't need this many. So what do we do here, chat? What do we do here, chat room? Space already occupied. My booty. I don't know. How's it going, Ludicrous? Make the river deeper? I don't think that making the river deeper just fixes the problem. However, it does look like it's dispersing a little bit. %, changing the depth of the river changes. Ooh, is it flowing the correct way now? It might be flowing the correct way now. Not gonna drink our own poo-poo. Hype. We still have this big concern though of that's a lot of water. That's a lot of water there too. Meh. Okay, sure. Can you just water pump? No, I don't have the water pump. That must be natural disasters only. How's it going, Gareth? How are you? Make a break wall around the sewage outlet. Well, part of the problem... Oh, it's actually... Look at that. It's receding pretty quickly. Part of the problem is this is the only area of the map where we have to dump sewage. Now, I think that the play at some point is definitely going to be something like... Oh man, we fell quick. I think the play is definitely going to be like, we get rid of all of the water pumping stations and we just have tons of water towers set up around the outside of our perimeter, right? I think that's clearly going to be the move at some point. And how's this doing? Out of curiosity, can we smooth this up a bit? I'm just curious, chat. I'm just curious. Because the smoother we make this, the faster this traffic can flow. We're almost there. I just don't know how to get this part to not be craptastic. Okay, yeah, that's pretty bad. How do we make this not craptastic, chat? I just want a nice smooth curve here. Place. Oh God. Let me just delete it. Undo. You know what? I think that's it. I think that's considerably smoother than what we had before. And I'm not seeing any huge slowdowns as they move around these corners. All right, that's a significant improvement. We're gonna take it, save the game. Yeah, Nim's liar. Wait, what did I do? Anyone on Discord? I need to know if the link I posted yesterday is visible in general chat. The one for dark and light, it's there. Oh God, I missed it then. Delete all the maps and start over? Why? Why would we torment ourselves to such pain and agony? This looks like it's okay. No more flooding and whatnot. That's good. What did that say? Rocket packs tested in controlled environment. We hit a wall a few times, otherwise it was great. Sums the report. Hashtag ban walls. What is this game? That's a problem. We're still drinking up, but the poop is still on its way, chat. How do we not drink it to poop? I don't know. I don't know. This guy even doing anything? Yeah, technically. Yeah. I'm just trying to move the drinkers. You know what? We don't even need these drinkers. We will just, at this point, we will just rely on those. And that gives you an idea of how much the water level had risen. Okie doke. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, the water, drink it, the water. And is it still flowing backwards? I can't tell. Why don't you use water treatment plant? The cost is a lot more, but reduces the amount of sewage. It comes down to like space. Realistically, this question gets asked a lot, but it comes down to space per thingy. They don't produce, or they don't get rid of, they take up roughly like 2 to 3 times the space of these guys. See, right about there, it takes up about the space of 3. But then, like, look at this. It only drains 160,000 cubic meters, where these guys drain about 120. So in the same amount of space, these guys are doing 360,000 to 160. And so it's just not worth it, man. And we're already struggling to meet our sewage treatment. Adding more, having a smaller capacity is not going to help us meet that sewage necessity. You feel? So yeah, NIMS make a canal on the mountain and go all the way to the ocean and put sewage things on the canal. Iterating, that's a good idea. Use fusion to clear space for Eden to pollution, less water. I mean, yeah, but that doesn't fix the problem of, like, I don't want to rely on Eden for this. So basically, we could get the Eden project right here, which just says, removes pollution from the land, air, and water. Which means that we literally poop perfectly drinkable water. Our poop is perfectly hygienic. But that doesn't really, you know, fix the problem here. We don't, that feels cheaty. And like, I don't want to do that. I want to, like, Eden, I'm okay with, like, improving the land value of everything. But in regards to this, I don't want Eden. I don't want it. But the canal, how do we make a canal like that? Iterating? How's it going, X Gaming? Oi, 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 what's up, kid? Terraform the land so there's more room for water? I mean, yeah, but they're only to a certain point. I'm curious, chat. If we save the game right here, what's our unemployment rate? 9%. I don't know why it jumped, but it did. Oh, well, that's a problem. That's a problem. I want to see if deleting those power plants actually contributes to employment. And it doesn't look like it does. So we might, I mean, you're right. We might be able to do something a little bit fancy here, like make a canal. But I've never made a canal, chat. How do you do that? Water structures. Okay, before I just do something, and it doesn't look like they contributed to anything, right? Dealing with the poop, you know. Yeah. It's not cheating if it's in the game. I mean, that's a fair point, but like, same time, man, same time. Okay. Then am I allowed to? Oh, look at that, chat. That's interesting. They're flowing backwards. If it crosses this bridge, it's flowing backwards. It's hard to say, though. Because that arrow is pointing in, so IDK, my friends. IDK. If we do end up doing a canal, yeah, Iterating. You'll just have to remind me. I think that's fair. So before we do the canal... Oh, God. This is gonna be crazy. There's a lot that I actually have to do here. Before we can do the canal. Let the river reclaim some of the land so you have more space for dumping. I actually really like the idea of the canal, Gareth. Flooding the city with poo-poo, I know. Without Eden, water treatment plant is the only option. It reduces 85% of the waste. Nah, it's not the only way. It's not the only option. We just modify the flow of water, and then we can set up water towers all across the city. Say, like, there's not going to be any pollution here, right? There won't be any pollution, so we could like take our water, and then we could make a huge grid of water, say right here in this corner, where there's not going to ever be anything. And then this could serve as our I don't know what you'd call it, but our water tower area, because water towers do generate water. I don't know. It's perfect fit to grid. Grid is God. Grid is God. I just watched 4 to 5 episodes of Game of Thrones and wanted to say thank you for recommending it. It's an amazing show, and I look forward. Careful. Don't talk about not being caught up on Game of Thrones on the internet, because people will hear that you're not caught up, and then they will catch you up with spoiler. Is this all powered? Well, hot diggity damn, chat. Look at that. We're just trying to diversify that traffic as much as we possibly can. Okay. Don't insult the grid. Well, if you don't like it, go watch a different city Skylines stream, my friend. The grid is God. The grid is life. What's happening here? Why are they slowing down? Oh, you know what else I forgot to do? Whenever we change this highway, we actually need to... that. I'm happy to see, I mean, not a whole lot of traffic is using this, but like a decent enough amount is using this outer road, which is, I mean, really freaking nice, considering that it doesn't connect to really anything. It's just an empty road. So that's pretty convenient, yeah, chat? So what I was thinking is, like, I have no idea how to do this in like a good, sustainable way. So let's save the game again. Let's go Nim City 3, yes, and then we can do something like a deep canal. And how much room does the canal need to have? And can we connect? Okay, yeah, didn't think so. Makes sense though. So I need to take the canal, and how does it connect to water? Slope too steep. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I'm just learning. Deb, you've been here as we've answered that question. Oh, why aren't you uploading the live stream as offline video? Oh, okay, that's a fair question. I don't know if we want to or if we need to. I haven't decided yet. How's it going, Romus? How are you doing today, man? Shout out to the guy that said about the green lines on the highway. Exactly, it was Amber that did it, and like now the highway is literally named Amber Highway. So, yeah. So, okay, what I'm basically thinking here is that we need to... Stop, yes. Something like that. I want to know the distance from... I guess we could do it this way. What's the distance between there to there? 300. So then 300. And then we say... we build a curve. Like this. And then there's that curve, right? And then we should be able to do roughly the same thing here. Like this, and then connect the highway back the other way. Damn, chat. That's beautiful. Okay, and does that still leave us... It doesn't even need to be that close, though. That's the interesting part. Because the canal, whenever we put the canal in, it's going to be wide, medium canal, wide, deep canal. It doesn't need to be... There's the deep canal, right? So it's going to need to be something like that. Something there, and then, I mean, we just pump sewage into it. And actually, that spacing's pretty good. And then we're just gonna, I mean, poop for days is the plan. Poop for days. And then, what about, like, monuments? What are the biggest monuments we can get? That's what I need to make sure that can fit here. Okay, so very clearly, this is, it's a good curve. It's a beautiful curve, chat. But it's got to come out further. I'll admit, not a fan of Game of Thrones. I'm sure it's a great TV series, but I prefer more lighthearted content. Hey, that's fine. Girlfriend's mom is the same way. It's just, it's very hard. And like, I will admit it. It's, if you can't handle, like, if you're looking for something fun and lighthearted, Game of Thrones is not the show for you. Your favorite character will die. And probably will die multiple times because you'll have a favorite character, they'll die, you'll finally like accept the loss of their passing, and then your new favorite character will die again, and it'll just happen over and over and over and over, and it's just brutal. Stop. Why you gotta do this to me? There. Okay. So this is what I'm kind of thinking here. That gives it, this is literally as much space as I can possibly squeeze out of it. It gets me, I mean, a fair amount of room here. I guess I could scoot this a bit closer, couldn't I? You know, I was just thinking, yeah, no, this is fine. I was just thinking, if we use these canals and we name them after somebody... Okay, I like this spacing significantly more. So then we're going to clean up these highways a bit. Make sure that our city's not flooding, and it's still doing okay. You're going to have a poop canal named after you, Nab. Won't the poop overflow? I'm really hoping it doesn't. That's the hope, man. How's it going, gaming device? Have a good time? Will do. Will do. Yeah, I don't have any mods apart from automatic bulldoze, and technically I have an option enabled for no more soil availability, but that's it. And that's not for me. They don't greatly modify the behavior of the game. It's just those behaviors, if, you know, left alone, are just very tedious. And that's all I'm trying to ease. It's just the tediousness of those behaviors. Not bad. And see, then I can do this. And see, then we could just spam these guys out. This is just, it's poop canal. That's all it's gonna be. I wouldn't want to be named after the poop chute, but hey, Nataram, it's better than nothing. Exactly. I'll put a fairy line over the poop canal. Nah, it'll be all right. Okay, so I've got to connect here. how do we do this? What's the distance? How do I figure out how to make this perfect curve? Because this is no longer just a perfect curve. 380? How do I... Oh, well that's how. Okay. It's 300 away from there. So then we do that. And then we come here. And then we delete the spacer. And then we make our perfect curve. Got it. Boom. Perfect. Perfect curve, chat. Y'all thought it couldn't be done? Perfect. Wait, the inner one isn't perfect. Why? It's weird. Why is it curving like that? Oh, because we never expanded it out. That's why. That's why. Okay. Dup, 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 dup. Perfect curve! Perfect curve! Perfect curve! Okay. And that, I mean, this is literally, so we figured out our spacing against the wall by doing this. I mean, we literally don't get any more spacing here. So then this highway needs to connect to this highway. Right? Gotta love them curves? Yeah, Ruben. How's it going, Dexter? How are you? Should put a boat in the poo canal? Soon. Curves gotta be perfect. They do indeed. Okay, so this is the part of the game where it's gonna get super sketched. This is where we have to save and pause, because this is where we do a lot of things that can't really be undone. This is where we're gonna, like, destroy our city. Somebody keep a rough approximation of how many poop makers, how many poo-pooers we've got here. Let me delete you. Somebody keep count. Somebody better be keeping count. Tell you what, if you keep count and you get me a roughly accurate count, plus minus 2 or 3, I will name something after you of your choice. Related to the poo-pooers. Okay. So there's all that. And then we need to go this out to the point where it meets the sea. It's 41 exactly, roughly 40, 41. Oh God, getting these just oh so tightly next to each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna lower the sensitivity on my mouse. Feels like I'm playing with Jello. I don't know. That seems like a fair amount. Doesn't it? I don't know, chat. We're just gonna spam them out. That seems like 20. We're fixing a poo-poo problem right now, okay? That's what this is. I have to, like, swing my entire arm to get my mouse to move even the tiniest of amounts. Alright, here we go. God. Okay, there we go. Woo! Chat. Place your bets. Place your bets. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Before... Okay, so then we just need to try to get power, and that's all part of the grid. So simply... moving him is power. I don't know if it's gonna work, chat. I'm gonna be honest. And let's try to, like, I don't know. What do we do here? Do we grab a smooth tool and, like, smooth this thing out? Like this. And then we say, make it the poo-poo go to, like, here. No, that doesn't work. We need a gentle slope downward. So that way the poo-poo can enter the ocean easily. Oh god, that was up, not down. Okay. The poo-poo. And then we put... This is gonna either be amazing or terrible. Alright. There it is, chat. It's underwater. It's good. We hit the play button. And pray that everything isn't just... I mean, the poo-poo... Oh, God. That's a lot of poo-poo, chat. It's not connected. What? A building is on fire? Dude, deal with it. You're on fire. I don't know. I got... Ah! The poo-poo! Just out of curiosity, we definitely met the demand. This is terrible! There's what? It's not even flowing down the canal at any reasonable speed. Your creation works. Well done, Nims. Yes. Thank you. Spread them out next time? But what's the point of that? Is it continuing to expand? It is! There's a tidal wave of poo-poo! Save now? No. I want to know, will it ever even out? And it's still flooding, chat. It's all underwater. It's still growing. There's so much poo-poo. Good news, the poo-poo's not running upstream. Oh yeah, that's pretty great news. Absolutely. It's still expanding. How much poo-poo is there? This is ridiculous. Okay, so that did not fix poo-poo problem. Poo-poo problem not fixed. Ultimately, it has to flow into the river ocean, and currently you're producing more than the river flow can handle, so it goes up the river. The best you could do is delay it with the current setup, else you have to treat it or let it back up the river and get all your water from the pumps. Just join looks like a good solution to your traffic problem. Thanks, sweet. I appreciate it. Get a treatment plant, Alvin, that doesn't do anything. City Skylines should add this feature, absolutely. How old is he? My birthday was last month, just over a month ago. I turned 27. Can you make a huge poo-poo pool instead of a canal? Probably. That was funny, yeah. Why not do it with dirt instead of canals? I mean, that's a fair point. I don't know. Okay, well, these guys are clearly not working in their current iteration. That doesn't mean that they won't work ever, but just not currently. Okay, so let's try a different strategy here, chat. We have the edge of the map up here. Okay, so that will work. This is an edge of the map which will never be used for anything else. Okay, so we're just gonna let play run, and we're gonna keep an eye on our water availability. Oh, well, they don't have power. That's a bit of a problem, yeah? Okay. Can I then delete This is the question here, chat. If we stop drinking the water from the river, does the river then overflow because of all the poo-poo that's being added? Okay, we're meeting water demand. I should probably get like one more of these guys. I just gotta get it so it connects to the main grid. And there it is. So there's the main grid. So then there's the water availability. Now that we're no longer drinking water, does the water rise? Damn it, it does. What do we do here, chat? Also, does the highway around fix anything? Yeah, it does. It's not, I mean, it's not fixed, but it's improving it. And it's not as bad as it was previously. And we're off-putting, and that's only with one connection right now. It only has this one road, this highway, Pleasant Highway, wired up. That's it. You can see it there, and it doesn't even lead to anything. It just basically takes some traffic and lets it come into the city, and that's it. And actually, there's junctions here that shouldn't be there, but even with all the junctions, it's still improving. See, like, look at this herd of cars. Look at that. Look at that. So it's helping. Okay, well that's a problem. Okay, let's get rid of this. I mean, that's super underwater now. Hey, that's a way to fix the traffic problem. We just don't have to worry about them coming in from this direction anymore. Just flood the river, that highway shuts down, GG, problem solved. Raise the sides of the river. I think that's going to have to be our play. I don't think we get another option there. But before we can even think about doing that, we have to continue. We have to get water done over here. And then can we delete all of the water? It's right here. And then once this is deleted, can we raise... I don't know if we'll be able to fix this part of the problem, chat. I don't know if we'll be able to fix poo-poo problem. Hey, Lucas, thanks for the follow, sir. Yeah, we'll never be able to get that train back. My hope was that I would be able to pump more sewage in here. But like even we're running the risk of flooding this here. If we run, and then that shuts off there. I mean, see there, it's already flooded. So if we, for example, if we increased the height here to be able to push this water out, right? To get rid of it by creating like a natural barrier. It's just going to push the water onto the other side of the highway and flood this connection. Make a river overpass? This isn't in the city. I can't build there. What are you talking about, man? Pause it first? Nah, it'll be okay. I mean, we have no choice here. And like, I'm gonna be honest, I would not be surprised if it still came up over this. It looks like it's close already. I mean, that's totally underwater. Traffic's at a standstill. And my sewage treatment still isn't being met. Like, I need to just build more. Digging a deeper river would resurface the train? Do we care about the train, though? I don't think we do. I really don't. Why doesn't this have power? This isn't making sense. Sewer's backing up? Oh, it doesn't have power because this isn't able to produce. Well, let's just put this guy back up to 100%. Water availability, we need more of these guys. Oh, no, we don't. That was just because of power. So then we need more sewage treatment. Can we just stack sewage treatment? This is crazy. Andre, thanks for the follow there, man. Dig straight down. This isn't Minecraft. Should be fine. For some reason, I don't believe you. My God, what have we done? All right, note to self, next time you go to build a big old town, make sure that you have, like the lake. You have to build towards the lake, Nims. You have to build towards the lake. A single river does not handle a town of 366,000 people. And we're not even done yet. Chat, that's the insane thing. Look at all of this empty space. I just have to put more poo-poos down. More poo-poos. And like, we'll put some more poo-poos over here, I guess. Why doesn't it want me to connect though? That's weird. Is this water ever gonna go away, or did I just create like a water feature in my town for forever? Do I like, oh God, I can't win. It's going over my barricade. What do I do? It will evaporate eventually. Not whenever I keep sloshing over. I don't think this is the play either. I think we really only have one choice here. I think we have to go for Eden. I think we have to make our poo-poo clean. Oh, that would have been a good idea, monkey work. Use water pumps, but don't connect them to your main line. Have them pump to nothing. So they're draining the river, but not feeding the people the poo-poo. Water pumping stations, I don't have that expansion pack, sir. Okay. We do the same thing up here. Well, we just gotta do a thing, chat. I think that this is the only option we have left. Is we go for Eden. I think that's it. I think Eden is the only solution to our problems. Welcome to Nim City, home of the poo-poo and sudden floods. Yeah. Use Kai's as river border. Hey, Aramir, thanks for the follow, man. Put them the other way or farther on. I don't understand. Try to terraform the land so there's more room for the poo-poo. I don't think it's gonna do it either. I think we have to drink our poo-poo. And we're just, so by building the Eden project, we're just making sure that the poo-poo that we drink is perfectly clean. I think this is the only play, chat. I wanted to avoid it, but I don't think we can avoid it any longer. We have to drink the poo-poo. I don't think we have another choice. Okay. So that gets power fixed up over there, which then allows us to build the Eden project, which then gets rid of all of the pollution. So then we can just build as many drinkers as we want, and we can drink all of our poo-poo. Yeah? Yeah. Just tell them it's reclaimed water and make it sound fancy. That's wonderful. I think that's a great idea. Can you set up a sewage treatment system with the reservoirs in Eden? Pump poo-poo in, clean water out? Nah. With Eden, see, look at this. With Eden, just poo-poo is no longer poo-poo. It's just normal water now. But we all know what it is, chat. So I just, like, at this point, I just need to start. We can pump water out and in next to each other. So we need to just delete as much of this as we can. We just basically need to open up as much of the river as we possibly can, then find some sort of balance between poo-poo out and poo-poo in. Yeah. I think that's it. I don't think we have another play here. Okay, fine. I have to scoot these back so I have room to make more poo-poos. A retaining wall? We already proved that a retaining wall does not work. We built giant walls here and they did nothing. See, the poo-poo is getting clean now. Clean poo-poo. And we need to... Hey, Josh! Thank you. What map is this? I would love to play on it. Oh, God, I don't remember. I don't remember, man. I'm so sorry. We started out on, is there a way to see options, maybe city stats? Does anybody know? Chat? what the name of this map was? Josh, you'd be able to, go to YouTube and then look at episode 1. We actually made the map, like we chose it, on stream. So on YouTube, on that saved video, on episode 1, within the first 10 or 15 minutes, you should be able to grab the name of the map. So yeah. Seems to be a volume issue. Why is it flowing downstream? Is it that little group of poo-poo pumps alone? These guys are just putting out too much. I mean, it's just pure water at this point. That's what Eden Project does. And like Eden Project also makes my land value freaking annoyingly bright green. So they're just pushing out too much water, yeah. Is the wastewater treated as semi-solid? Josh says alrighty, okay. I'm sorry that I don't know the name off the top of my head though, man. I wish I did for you. Not operating, okay. So we can do stuff like this now. We can say, drink of the water here. And then it's now clean water. And that works. And it's not poo-poo water, even though it's literally right next to poo-poo. And see, look at that. Look at it sucking up the water, chat. It's working, at least a little bit. Wait, what's happening? Why do we not have power? It's because it doesn't have water, and that's because we don't have the water availability. Okay, we pause the game, we add more water availability. We just get some poo-poo drinkers. Poo-poo drinkers! Drink all the poo-poo. Poo-poo drinkers! Drinking all the poo-poo. It doesn't want to connect. Okay, that's fine. Poo-poo drinkers, drinking all the poo-poo. At this point, you know what? At this point, I don't think that we're actually playing with... We're not using the water... whatchamacallits as, like, actually servicing our city. We're using those in order to make sure that the river doesn't flood. It's just the Eden Project makes that water drinkable. But ultimately, these are what we're going to need in order to water our city. The ones that we put on the riverbank are just going to be there to make sure that our city doesn't flood. We're using them as, I mean, super rudimentary pumps. Hey, Just by Numbers with $1.30 says this map is in a DLC. Sad face. Anyway, enjoy the dollar reduce. Thanks, thank you, man. I appreciate I mean, basically $4. And I wonder, are those weird numbers because I mean, it's converting to USD? Or did you just choose $2.60 and then $1.30? I don't know. Regardless, it matters not, man. What matters is, like, thank you for your generosity. I appreciate it. Thank you for keeping the dream alive. Okay, water availability's better. Everything's better. Everything's good. We just gotta make sure we drink the poo-poo, chat. Just drink the poo-poo. Don't tell Flame Wheel. Okay. I mean, the water towers will cost you double as much per week, though. I mean, you're right. You're right. But, like, what else are we gonna do? We're essentially paying not to flood our city, kiddin'. That's the only choice we have. Make it a canal and place one poo-poo and one water pump vice versa to balance it out. Does that work, chat? Can we do that? Let's move this. Let's move this so it actually connects it up. If he pumps out the raw sewage, it creates water. Could we then immediately drink the water at a, because it drinks at 120,000 and he pumps out at 120,000. Can we create infinite water? The weird numbers was converting, but please enjoy. Thank you again, Josh. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate it. Out of curiosity, where are you from? I can't. Sometimes I get information on the phone, but I don't know. Congratulations, you no longer need an external water source. It looks like it's working. Operating normally, chat. Does this actually work? Demolia, did you just create infinite water? Is this a thing? Oh my god. We're gonna test it a little bit more now. I've lowered the sensitivity, which is why it moves so slow. Okay. Oh, God, I have to like move my entire... I need a bigger mouse pad, chat. I really wanted one for my birthday. Girlfriend couldn't find the one I was looking for, though. Okay. Fix my sensitivity. Okay, so we got 4, so there's 2, 3, 4. We don't want this guy in there. Did Deb just figure out infinite water? It's all operating normally. Hi, Kimchi says, how's it going? How are we? Does this mean in 100 years someone will drink 100-year-old cleaned poo-poo? Yeah, it does. Do we have infinite water now? Okay, we're gonna test in bulk. That's the only next step. Lower the sensitivity. Okay, and then we're gonna just let's slide these around to match, right? So that way we don't accidentally place too many. Yeah, fine. Okay, fine. I don't care. I want to test it, chat. It's gotta be 1-to-1 because they both do 120,000 to 120,000. Do we have the infinite... I mean, obviously, this only ever works with the Eden Project. Only with the Eden Project would this possibly work. We've got to make sure that these guys get connected. That's almost a problem. Operating normally! All of them are operating normally! I mean, obviously, I don't even need to check the water drain pipes. It's just a question of the water pumping stations. And oh, hey, not operating. Operating normally. So at what rate does evaporation play? Like... Like, should we have one extra water drain pipe per like 10? So, because there's going to be some ratio of evaporation, right? So like, is it 11 to 10? Is that the ratio? Put one extra poo-poo and it'll work? Okay, I think that's a fair point. Let's put one extra poo-poo. Uh-oh, wait. It looks like it's filling up. Oh no, chat. Oh no. It looks like it's filling up, doesn't it? I mean, they're all working. Our poo-poo needs have been met. But it does look like it's filling up, doesn't it? This is this is the most ridiculous thing. If you're not using the water, it won't draw the water out. Okay, so yeah, it's 100% increasing. So I need to reduce the amount of water that I generate then. And that should reduce the amount of water I generate by a lot. Just imagine the smell. Hey, the Eden Project makes it perfectly clean. Did you find a solution to the traffic problem? No, we have to find a solution to the water problem before we can work on traffic. Because to work on traffic, we have to move all of our water suppliers. And, well, to move all of the water suppliers, it's not that easy. Interesting, chat. You Nims, you make people drink their own poo? I know, I know! Make public transport free and build metro everywhere. The why? I want to make money. And like the traffic that we have, God man, people that just join the stream and then are just like, rubble vomit, diarrhea, cha-cha-cha. I'm gonna make you drink it, buddy. I'm gonna make you drink it, just like I'm doing to my city. The reason why that won't work is because the traffic problems that we have aren't caused by inner city traffic. In which case, oh, that was the wrong button. In which case, like having tons of metro and free mass transit doesn't do anything. All of the traffic that we have is caused by outer city traffic. So it's people coming into the city causing the problem. Which means that we need to have better highway connectivity, in which case, how does your metro and free mass transit fix highway? It doesn't. Please. Please. You have more sewage than what you're pumping? It seems like we've hit like a nice even here. I don't know. Is there a mod to have more than 9 tiles? Yes, there is, actually. Your water availability needs to be the exact same as sewage treatment. We could give it... The city's poo is so popular, look at all these people coming in from outside of town to taste it. Yeah! I mean... That's a legit thing, though. Like... You're just drinking... Like, in real life, you're drinking... cleaned up... Like, no more problem poo water. 100%, that's how it is in real life. There's a problem. Like, I remember seeing a documentary about it years ago, because people are scared that our filtration systems aren't as... It's actually pretty close to 1-to-1. I could probably delete like a little bit of sewage somewhere. I remember people being scared because we're not properly filtering out like all of the medications that we're taking. So whenever you drink your public water, there's a fear, and I don't know if it's justified or not, but there's a fear that you're drinking, you know, hundreds of thousands of women's different birth controls and like all of the aspirin and Tylenol and the everything that wasn't getting filtered out. Now, I don't think that there's any, like, it's parts per million. It's like 1 billion birth control to water. And it's such a tiny number, but that was it was this hype sensationalist piece in order to get people scared over nothing is what it was. So, Kenzie and Allie Norman, thanks for the follows, guys. I appreciate it. So, I mean, this is happening in real life. You're definitely drinking your own poo water. 100%. There's such a huge demand for... Okay, well, this just says to me one thing. We have to do this. Sylvia, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Hitting that follow button over on twitch.tv/Nims Gaming. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. The reason why we did that is if we take a look here, we should be able to see... What is it to be able to see residential again? Like, I just want to look at houses. Ah, there. See, all of that residential shouldn't be in that space. So we're evicting them, and then we're going to see our population fall a bit, but then we should be able to see them all come back pretty quickly somewhere else as the commercial demand is met. Connect a deep canal to your infinite water system. Yeah. Yeah, how's it going, Nico? How are you? I mean, it hasn't overflowed. Is this the future? Is this what we do? Josh, followed by numbers. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for the follow. Hi, Peter. I mean, do we just continue to expand this? They look 3607920. They're actually exactly the same right now. We have a perfect 1-to-1. Do we continue to push that luck? Oh, I can't build because of these guys in the way. Okay, note to self, whenever you do this, just don't expand to the last block. Okay, that gives you an idea of how full it is. It's about half. Let's drop the sensitivity and then just spam click. I can't believe this actually works. Okay, and we said we don't go out to the last block. Grab the other tool. And we just match it 1-to-1. I am amazed right now. We've figured out how to get infinite water. And Mad Dog, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, sir. Yeah, please no backseat gaming. I haven't seen a whole lot though, Fizzichamp. It's been pretty good today. Okay, there's that. And then we gotta add our drinkers. Infinite poo-poo. I mean, it's working. Sewage isn't dirty because he built the Eden Project. Yep, that's exactly right. The Eden Project is a thing over here. It says raises land value and removes pollution. So now after we build that, there's literally no pollution. Industry still pollutes, and incineration plants don't even pollute anymore. So, or maybe they might a little bit. Yeah, they still do a tiny amount. But there is no water pollution anymore. So we can literally have them drink their own poo-poo, and it's totally okay. It's totally okay. And so now we can start to do stuff like I can delete 3 and delete 3 there. And then I could delete like 3 back here. I'm gonna try to move everything into this space. I don't see why it wouldn't work. Maddie, thanks for the follow, sir. Appreciate it. Streaming 1080. You really can't. 101 people on YouTube's right now. Thanks for all the views, guys. We can't stream in 1080. The encoder, it's just too stressful to. I mean, look at this. Hang on. Let me pull up Task Manager real quick. This is literally Task Manager right now. CPU usage, it's pretty angry. It's pretty angry. And if we come back into Skylines and put this at the 3x, oh, it gets really angry. And so it's just, we wouldn't be able to stream at 1080. So we do next best and we stream at 920. What is this game? Looks nice. It's City Skylines. Yeah. More than 100 people. Hype! A wider canal won't help? I don't think it would. Okay, so we could delete 1, 2, and then delete like 1, 2. I'm just trying to pull it back, and we're going all in on this. It's just our infinite water supply. City Skylines, dang, I think I own it, but I've never played it. Oh man, you're missing out. I mean, still pretty good. And it looks like the water is falling over here, so, I mean, that's good. And we just gotta keep deleting in, like, even amounts, right? So, like, let's say we delete these 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we delete 1. 2. 3, 4. We've got a balance that it seems like we're making here. And we just have to try to preserve that balance as much as we can. And, I mean, look at this. 3726176, 3726176. It's perfectly being matched. This is insane. It sounds good, Nico. Not sure about the supply. Wait, what? How much of it? I mean, all of them are on. Good night. It's past midnight. Have a great time. Gridgasm. Infinite water. Drink of the poop. We are. Water evaporation. Yeah, I think we keep it at a perfect 1-to-1, so that way evaporation should help us pull back if we need, like, if this starts to get full. But, like, check it out, chat. Infinite water. A week later, yeah, dude, my favorite thing, one of the very first times we did a City Skylines stream, chat was responsible for news headlines in my city. So, like, city finds out mayor has been making them drink their own poo-poo for years. Like the breaking headlines of the city. That's what I need from you right now, chat. Okay, I'm back. You're welcome, Nims. Yeah, thanks, NanoRam. I don't know if I can name the canal after you, though. This is insane. Infinite poop is bliss. It is. Yeah, yeah. It's this is just crazy. Okay, I mean, I guess we do the same thing. Let's just continue to try to pull back as much as we can. 1, 2, 3. And then let's come over here and we'll go like 1, 2, 3. We're still doing it, chat! There we go. Check reality. NIMS, the clean sewage into the drinking water in several areas, so where is the difference? Yeah, I mean, yeah. They clean sewage into drinking water. I know, but it's just, it's funny. It's funny, man. Name a district around the infinite poop for him or her. That's fair. That's fair. Let's go. Does it auto snap? It doesn't. Okay, we gotta make it a little smaller. Oh, damn, that was already the medium size. Okay. Dude, okay, this will work then. How do I spell your name? Okay, okay. Man, this was 2 people coming together though. This was NetAram, I think it was like that, and Debmalia. Because NetAram suggested using the canals and then building off of the canals. And then once we ended up getting the Eden project, Deb said that we should, I mean, mirror the poo-poos against the drinking waters. So it was 2 people really coming together. Alphascade, thanks for the follow, man. Oh, I can't name it. I want to name it the Poo-Poo Party. I can't fit the Y in chat here. We'll get rid of the space there, and then we'll add the Y. All right, guys. NetAram and Debmalia's Poo-Poo Party. There we go. This stream is a poop show. Man, that we were up to our necks in poop at some point though. See you later. Have a good night, man. I am amazed that this is working. YouTube and Twitch running at the same time, watching it in a ballpark with the echo. How's it going, Angel? This is a legit Nims toot. Dude, this is insane. Like, this is, I mean, I hesitate to say, but like, game breaking? I mean, the river is receding. Well, here's part of our problem. Okay. So I feel like we can save the game, chat. I feel comfortable in saving this progress. But we do need to do it a thing. We need to delete some water towers. So this is part of the problem that we're having with the river. Is we need to bring our water input and make it equal to our output. So we just, okay, so now we can just start to delete. We'll start with that many. And we just need to see that water or sewage treatment just fall, is what the hope is. Fall. $808, $808, we've got it. 432, 432. $616. So there it is. We've reached equilibrium. Except this guy is like barely getting any water. And by extension, we can delete, we'll just say we delete one on this side. I don't understand it, Connor! Explain this to me. You misspelled Deb's name. Did I? It isn't even game-breaking. Every city eventually develops a sewer treatment plan that effectively does what yours does, albeit with more steps. I mean, that's fair. Ours is kind of being glossed over because of the Eden project is basically cleaning it all for us. But, I mean, you're right. You're right. It's not, it can't be that, Miss Castle, but we can say that it's a poo-poo party. It essentially means the same thing. Deb, will you say something in chat for me so that way I can get your name correct? M-A-L-Y-A. Okay, I put Y-L instead of L-Y. There we go. Is that better? I think I got it. See you later, Hagai. It's better than drowning in the city in poop. It is. Dude, I'm so... It's so counterintuitive, chat. Like that, like in real life, again, I understand that it's like a normal thing that cities normally do. It is, 100% it is. But like, as far as City Skylines mechanics are concerned, this is not the way City Skylines plans that you play the game. And that's what the point that I'm making here. This is crazy. Thank you, you're welcome, and thank you. It was a good idea. You and Ned came together. Ned and Deb. Deb and Ned, Neb and Deb came together and single-handedly, well, they had 2 hands. Really, they had 4 hands, but like, fixed the water problem. Your drain capacity isn't even with pumping capacity. It isn't? 37, I mean, yeah, it is. 3722976, 3722976. Oh, you're right. No, pumping capacity is 1 too high. You're right, I'm looking at the wrong part. I need to delete 1 pump. There it is. Okay, you were right. Thank you, kitten. I appreciate it. So 456, 456. I was looking at the wrong number. I was looking at what my city demand needs and not necessarily what I am able to provide. And I need to look at providing and not necessarily city demand. This is awesome. My computer couldn't handle running at 3x and doing landscape at the same time. It was like, I can't do it. I'm trying, I'm sorry, Dad. Earlier people in the chat said that infinite water in City Skylines is not a new thing. Oh, well. I just discovered it. We just discovered it on our own, Romus. So like, don't rain on my parade. It's amazing. Four, 4.5, 4.5. You find monorail better than subway? I do. I do. It's pretty profitable, and actually my profits are falling right now. Why are my profits falling right now? Okay, that's weird. 3,700 people a week. Shouldn't that be higher? Why are so few people using my mass transit? Normally this is way higher. What changed? I don't know. I wonder if it had to do with all those people we evicted, chat. I wonder. Okay. So I mean, we're just a little bit off of being able to... Should I connect it to, like, the ocean so that way it can drain? It's pretty profitable. Wait, why is my profit falling? I mean, normally it's like double. Normally it costs $9,000, $10,000, and this number should be close to 20. But I mean, I don't know what's keeping it down right now. I don't know. Maybe because I kicked some people out? That's possible. What did we use? It was like a deep canal. Yeah. Okay, that'll be fine. And then we just need to... Stevie J, thanks for the follow, sir. Ah, that one was way off. It's because I moved my camera at the same time. Now I got giant freaking arm movements. I gotta quit moving my camera at the same time. God, I need a bigger mouse pad. Okay. Ugh. Does this work, like, infinitely, chat? Can I, without much of a problem, safely do this? Huh. Make a ferry stop at the top of the canal. You will have to keep like one extra pump to counteract evaporation. Don't connect to ocean because the canal is higher, then you won't have any water to pump. Okay. How high are your taxes? All at the default 9%. We don't raise our taxes here in Nim City. All at 9%. Making $70,000 a week. Oh, I didn't connect there, which was why nothing else was working. So now they kick on. So we need to have, you say, one pump. If you connect to the river, won't the river start flooding your canal? Yeah, well, that's a good point. Obviously, we need to extend their poo-poo canal. Obviously. I mean, we can now delete like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So with evaporation, wouldn't I want to keep like a couple of water pumps outside of my city? But then I run the risk of this overflowing, don't I? Well, where did we get off? Or is just something not turning on? Oh, they don't have power anymore. Okay, well, we'll just delete them. 1, 2, 3. And then we can go 1, 2, 3. There's 3 pumps there. Okay. And now, I mean, look at this. It's perfectly even. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, or there's 4 poo-poos and there's 4 pumps right there. I think we did it, chat. So do we just keep like 4 and 4 on the outside of town? Once you have all the pumps and sewage in the canal, have 1 inlet pump on the river. That's fair. You could do an overflow pump and give it a separate line to pump out to the river. Just add 2 more water pumps. Because we definitely need something that adds water to the system, because eventually we're gonna run out. We could just get rid of all of this and we could just figure it out on our own. So there's, I mean, boom, natural river is back, chat. Come on, delete. So how do we counteract evaporation? Do we just have a couple of things on the river? Delete you. I want to delete the line. Bobik2304, thanks so much for the follow, man. So why would outside water be needed? The consumption and sewage is exactly the same numbers because of evaporation, kitten. Have one outside and then landscape, so if there was ever a flood, it won't be a big one. The water will seep towards the river. Okay, I mean, that's a fair point. So like some sort of canal or something. Nice waterfront finish. Flood wall. Wide, shallow canal. We'd want a shallow canal like that. So we'd want, if my understanding is correct, we want a shallow canal to lead out to like right here. So that way, if it ever floods, it then floods out. So if this ever gets to a point that's too high, it'll get up to this point. The water then will flow downhill here until it finally reaches this corner, in which case it would reach the ocean. Right? Yeah? And then we just have the fear of evaporation slowly removing the total amount of water in the system. So we need to augment the total number, or the total amount of water in the system, with just water somewhere, anywhere. Which wouldn't, like, 1 or 2 water towers do exactly that? Couldn't I just put like a water tower like there and there, and then wouldn't that add enough water to the system in order to make sure that it never overflows? Or excuse me, that it's never short on water? Wrong! Everyone knows water flows uphill, silly! Goodbye. Oh, I already suggested that? Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry, Myers. So then our water availability is going to be, I mean, slightly off. It's not going to be 4.8 to 4.8 because we need to have a slightly greater amount of pumping capacity so that way we never run out of water, because these are just creating, you know, 120,000 things, or cubic meters of water per week, which is just making sure that the rest of everything else has enough to pump. And if we ever fall off, well then it goes out to the ocean. Right? Isn't that right, Condor? Is that supposed to be can do? I don't know. In which case, we can now do crazy stuff. I'm going to bed. See you later, Nico. No worries, man. Have a good night. You are so smart. I mean, I can't take all the credit, man. Netaram and Deb Malia's contributed a lot here. So, like, shout out to them. Shout out to them. It looks like it's working. It looks like it's working. Haley says, hi, Phil. How's it going? How's it going, Lefowitz? Dude, I'm excited for tonight. And additionally, check this out. We figured out today that you can have the poo-poo drain pipes immediately feed into a canal, and then we could have a water pumping station in the same canal and just pump that poo-poo water right back into town. No problem. No problem. Now, admittedly, we're doing a little bit more weirdness here. We have a thing that says the Eden Project, which is like a super hard to get thing, says huge glass house, blah, 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 removes all pollution from land, water, air, so that all of this poo-poo water, well, poo-poo is considered pollution, so this poo-poo water now has zero pollution and then gets pumped right back into the city. But like, we've basically discovered infinite water in City Skylines. I'm freaking hyped, man. I'm freaking hyped. Okay, so let's go ahead and save the game, save, and we need to do some stuff. Deb 1992, and that right, we gotta do some stuff. Save the game, and then we gotta do this. We gotta do this stuff, chat. What happened to my, oh, there it is. Oh God. It's definitely longer in one direction than it is in another. Okay, so this does not work. Disappointment. Cannot be built on water. This already occupied. Slope too steep. Problems like 17 different times over. Realistically, we need like... Oh, how do we do it? I don't know. We don't need a three-way, we need a four-way, Peacock, because we have to connect with the top right part of town, too. It looks like a three-way would be fine to connect to this, but you got to think that we're also going to have a highway moving through this section at some point too, which means that there will also be highway coming in here like this at some point as well. Right? I mean, you get the idea. There will be highway there. And so there's the problem. I mean, I could do some weirdness, and I could say, like, I could take you, and I could put you underground, or above ground, or something like that. Space already. Oh, look at that. I got it. I was not expecting that to work, to be honest. Okay. That actually is unnecessary, and it makes traffic worse here. Now it's ugly. I know. I know. Hey, Deb1992 is me. Okay. Well, greetings. Greetings. Actually, you should keep that one water pump on the river so you have, but also have one extra sewage pump in the canal. That's a good point, Stevie. I actually agree with that a lot. So that way there's plenty of water always available here because of the sewage having one extra sewage pump. But yeah, I like that better. I like that a lot better. So these, so there's the, so we need to get 1, 2, 3, 4 in this space, but we actually need it to be 5. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. we can space these out a bit more and make them look more aesthetically appealing. Yes! Like that. And then, I mean, this works the same thing as putting the pump in the ocean, though. What's going on? Why are these disconnecting? Oh, because I didn't get that line replaced. Okay. Woo! Turn back on. Turn back on. Okay, 4.8, 4.8. Okay, it's perfectly even again, chat. Oh, yeah. Okay. What's going on here? Why don't they have power anymore? Oh, it's probably because the power plant lot had backed up and then stopped producing power at where it should have been. Okay. Okay. Frickin' hype. So then, what do we do? I just don't know how to make this all work. It should spin the other way. Whatever. It's fine. Poppin' Fresh 122. Thanks so much for the follow, man. I appreciate it. See, like this shouldn't go that way. It should be a much smoother, gradual thing. I don't want it to say making a right-hand turn, though. I don't know if there's a way to do it that's not making it say making a right-hand turn. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, well, it is what it is. And ultimately, isn't that all we really need? Is like, we just need traffic to skip the edge of the center of the city. So like, the ability for this inbound traffic to go different directions, isn't that it? You're going to have a bottleneck at the junction? I don't think that we're gonna have enough traffic to create a bottleneck at this junction. But like, I wonder what happens to this highway if we do that. We'll leave it that way for a minute. Traffic AI gets dumber and dumber as your city gets bigger and bigger. I mean, a little, yeah. Yeah. But, like, it's our job to fix that. And it's like, we're alleviating some of it. Like, look at all the traffic that's over here. Admittedly, not the most in the world, but, like, there's cars. And these are cars that could have been going, that would have normally had to have gone the other way. We want a new prison, is what they just said to me. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, that's fair. You guys kind of do need a new prison. Well, shoot. I don't know. Let's put the prison, like, right there. These tiles are never going to get used for anything. Yeah, I don't even think that we need as big of an intersection there as what we have. If I'm being honest, because all we're trying to do is offload from the highway. Entering onto the highway isn't really a problem. Like, there's not a slowdown to get onto the highway. And like, same thing here, nothing. I mean, there's traffic doing it, but it's not backed up. Right here, I mean, there's people, and there's people, but it's not backed up. There's people, and there's people, but it's not backed up, which means that we don't need a super crazy intersection like this. We don't, chat. I'm gonna do something that might be controversial. I don't think chat's gonna like it. I'm sorry. They always go the quickest route, though. Yeah, which is what we're playing with. I don't think we need this. I'm sorry. With relative certainty, we don't. All we need is the ability to exit the highway. Did that get pushed back too far? Please tell me that didn't get pushed back too far. All right, out of city limits, load game. That's why we always save right before we do those. Such beauty gone to waste, it is. Keep the S. I mean, we can smooth out that traffic though, because like, look at this. Because of the amount of curves and because of the amount of intersections, it is slowing down the highway. Okay, so we don't want to delete that guy, or we do, we just don't want to delete him there. That's where we want to delete. And we should do the same thing here, so that way we can actually still build off of them. And see, like, obviously we don't want to delete that because that would be deleting outside of town and we would never get that back. We'd have to revert to a save again. I told you it wasn't going to be a popular thing. I told you right off the bat. But with relative certainty, we don't need all this. All we need is the ability for the traffic, and like, I could make this so much smoother. Smooth. No, come on. Why'd you snap that way? Are you doing it again? That'll smooth out traffic a lot. And then ultimately, all I need is this to be able to do that, right? And then we can and then like the same thing. Because what it needs to do is I need one part of this inbound traffic to go to the right and one part of the inbound traffic to go to the left. That's it. So like this can go under and then come, I mean, back this way. And then connect with whatever the heck it wants to connect with. And that's what I needed to do. And then this should do the same thing like right here. Right? What did I miss? Oh man, you missed a lot of poo-poo. You missed a lot of poo-poo, my friend. The only question is how do I get this to connect? You know what? I think maybe we do need that. I just don't know. Yeah, we have infinite poo-poo water now. There was the great poo-poo flood, and then we have infinite poo-poo water now. It's just good times, man. Good times. Yeah, because this backup is just being caused, I mean, there's no reason for it. There's no traffic. It's just because there's too many curves. And it's being caused by people in this first lane merging to get out of this lane here. And they're doing it. Hey, Gustavo 988, and doing stuffs just followed same timesies. It's nice. Because they're like follow brothers. Thanks for the follows, guys, for real. I mean, I could just meh it, and then I don't need this anymore. Well, I wouldn't need this one. It's just the problem is they're going to get out of this first lane, and as they're going out of the as they're merging out of the first lane. Okay, just seeing if the dot meant anything. So as they go to leave the first lane, they then cut off all of this other traffic. There's basically and that's what's causing this traffic buildup. And because they're doing it on a turn, it gives them slower acceleration to recover. This turn's also slowing them down right here. I mean, we might be, okay, what if we do something else? What if we modify this to be able to get rid of this heavy curve right here? So what if we get rid of all of that, and then we say, let's get rid of this underground section as well. There. Actually, we'll keep that part. And then we take this, expand this downward, and then we just connect that here. And then we put that there, and so that'll clean up the majority of the traffic. And then we just say, oh well, crap. Okay, so Shirley Tunnel needs to get scooted back. We need to shut off like all of this. Go here. I need to get an exit through this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I mean, you see what I'm trying to do is I need to get this exit to connect to wherever the heck Shirley Tunnel starts. Oh, well, that works. And then I can use the same amount of, and then it basically frees up that much more space on this side to even this out, right? So, okay, let's finish up with Shirley Tunnel first. So we would go from here to there to, we need just the road guideline and the angle. Oh wow, it basically already connects. It's not perfect. What if we delete this? Can we kind of tricks it on our own? No, it's not gonna work. We've gotta go back. We're so close when they can't leave the building because you're a really good shot with Widowmakers, so you win without them even touching the objective. Nice. Uziel Cornelio says, Nims, Minecraft soon, please. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. We had to take a pretty, I don't want to say a break from YouTube, But there was a problem that with the YouTube adpocalypse, I didn't make enough money to even feed myself, man. I'm just gonna call it like it is. And so in that amount of time, the time where I would normally spend making videos and doing everything like that, instead I was job hunting. So we didn't make any videos in that time because obviously I didn't, like with job hunting, I didn't have time to. So it just didn't happen. But I found a job. So you should be able to expect new videos soon. Okay, there's that. And then I've just got to take this, curve it roughly the same. Flip the direction on the entrance. And then I need to get this ramp to come off of this somewhere. Sure, right? I mean, we kind of had to bork it a little bit, but traffic is flying around that corner now. And so we should be able to see this eased up very, very soon. Okay, congrats on landing a job. Yeah, the ad thing is crazy. Yeah, that's basically what it is. But I did get the job, so now I know that I mean, because I was filling out like 3 to 5 applications per day, doing callbacks, doing like walk-ins, just basically handing out my resume like it was a freaking flyer to like it was my mixtape, man. And so, so all of the time that I spent doing that, I no longer need to spend doing that anymore. So now I can start working on YouTube again. It just kind of sucks these last couple of days. Streamlabs has died, and like in the time that I now want to work on YouTube, that was being dedicated to finding a job, is now being spent on fixing Streamlabs. I think this is just old traffic merging now. But it's hard to say. Yeah, something weird's happening. They're merging and then merging right back. Why? What is that dot? Is that just like a manhole cover? I don't understand why it's doing what it's doing now. What kind of job, if you don't mind? I'll just be working in the grocery store. Is it better now? Would it be better for us to make this ramp on the outside? I think it would be, because by having the ramp on the left side, and then we have this merge lane basically right next to that on the right side, because this connects to this, the only lane that the traffic sees is actually being usable is the middle lane, which is why this is happening, why we see all of the traffic at the middle lane and nobody anywhere else. But if we put this exit on the right side instead of the left side, then wouldn't that get fixed? I think it is. See you later, Epic. Have a good night, man. Hey, we gotta follow the Noodles 1000. Could elevate it over? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, put it on the right side and then elevate it over. Something like... I mean... ish. Slope too steep. Okay. So like, we don't even really need that. Can we swing it? Cause that's... we need, so, okay, looking at this. We need this. That, I mean, done. GG. That accomplishes the exact same thing that that does. It forces them to slow down a little bit more, sure, but like it does the same thing. And like if we play it a bit better, why does it keep like moving my angle? Donald Trump, thanks for the follow. I mean, basically that's what we need here, is we need, and then that gets rid of that, the need for that, right? So then all we need to do from this point is connect this highway. So we could get rid of this, get rid of a bit of irate, then connect something like this. And then that can just come out to roughly... there's going to be so many roads here, so it's going to be hard to get the guideline. That, and I mean, that's still just a beautifully smooth turn. No, that doesn't work. mean, that's what we need, though. I don't know if that's smooth enough, but I mean, you see what the ultimate goal there is. What's wrong with it? I don't see any problem. But okay, video game. If you say there's a problem, then there's a problem. Mr. 83, thanks for the follow, sir. Is it just a problem of I'm not allowed to go straight? I have to actually curve around this space? I think, yes, 100% that's the reason why it's all being finicky. I deleted a lot more than I wanted it to. That's significantly smoother. Let's give that a try and see how it works. Because now they only see one exit here on the right. They can stand, and then they see the on-ramp here on the right. They're further spaced out, which gives traffic more time to merge as appropriate. And this keeps the middle and left lane open now. Which is what most everything inside the city will be using. Nims, I'm new to this game. It seems really fun. You should try Planet Coaster. I would love to play Planet Coaster. I just don't have any dollary dues to buy it. Nims, you got my name right? Well, I'm glad. I'm not going to try it again because I've totally forgotten and I don't want to botch it a second or risk it a second time. I saw a dead person. We do have dead people problems, chat. I'm following our pattern to be able to add. That's fine. Crematoriums and med centers to be able to help offload some of our dead people problems. Okay. 2,000 dead people. Do we still have that budget set to 150? We do. Interesting. You guys, I found out that roller coaster tycoon has a phone app. Girlfriend, how's it going? My girlfriend, best girlfriend, chat. My girlfriend, best girlfriend, chat. Girlfriend, hey, real quick, real fast, look at this. We found out how to do infinite water. We pump the poo-poo into a canal, and then we take the poo-poo water and we pump it right back into the city. Infinite water. And like, check this out. Each drain pipe has a capacity of, I'm just gonna simplify this down to 120, right? We get rid of 3 zeros. 120. The pumping station has a pump capacity of 120, which means that they are perfect one-to-ones, which is awesome. And then, so we have a little bit of overflow water in here, which you can see. Then we have an overflow into the river, which is what this is, in case it ever comes to it. We're smart. Super smart, chat. And actually, I wanted to actually have that enter the water. Just for my own personal happiness. You feel? There we go. That's fine, right? How's water moving uphill? This is uphill, chat. It's uphill! Is it? I mean, it might be because I just did a whole bunch of stuff, and that's the splash. It's just disconnected. There's just this blob of water that's just like, yo, I'm just a blob of water. Don't mind me. I'm just moving uphill, no problem. Okay, well, this did not work. This was a failed experiment. And it's kind of a bad time to have a failed experiment because bad things are happening, chat. Yeah, we gotta make sure that this guy overflows correctly. A little too far. There. That's perfect. How does water keep going uphill? Stop it. Okay. Capacity is still good. So this should continue to fill until things happen. It's because the river is flowing that way, or maybe physics haven't caught up yet. I don't know. I don't know. Would it make your city sick to pump water like that? It normally would, Crispy Bacon. By the way, delicious name. But we have a Eden project built over here, and the Eden project says it removes all pollution, including pollution of the water, which means that this pollution, it goes away. Okay, here we go. This is the test. This is the fear. It's overflowing now. And we just need to make sure that the river takes up all of it, right? Right? Yeah? Can I actually look at the flow of water this way? Oh, dude, it even has the flow of water for the canal. I think that's fine, right? Just put another pump at the end? Do you think that would work? Just adding one pump, like, there? To just turn on and off as needed to be able to essentially act as overflow? I mean, look at it. Oh, wow. Look at it just drain the water. But it only did it for a second. It needs power. Okay. By that logic, do we even need these anymore? I don't know, chat. Yo, as long as it doesn't flood my city, I don't care. I don't care. It should have gone into the river. Yeah. But this is, we don't want it to flood. Because, like, if it would have gone into the river, that means the overall height of the river increases. And if that happens, then, like, then we have all sorts of new problems. Traffic through the city is just fine. Why is it a huge slowdown back here? It's because they don't see this exit or this off ramp until right before it pops up, which means they're not merging appropriately. How do we fix that? Connect the rail? No, don't need it. No thanks. How do we fix this? Is this just glitched highway? Because the fact that they're merging right before they see it is odd behavior. Yeah, those three made sense. Those two made sense. This doesn't make sense. Why would they merge right there? I don't know. I was kind of hoping those signs would have something written on them. That would be cool. Looks pretty normal to me. Add some trees. To what end? What do we need trees for? We need more commercial. How is that doing for dead people, BT dubs? It's really not. It really isn't. is it? It's this highway. So it's this intersection right there. This is where we need more crematoriums. Make sure they've got power. And they do. We have this huge demand. And this is all not enough buyers for products. Because commercial is doing so well right now. Out of curiosity, what does office generate as far as noise pollution? None. So like office is even nicer to live next to than dense commercial. Interesting. So we might need to redo our pattern here. I'm just trying to figure out, because we still don't have any demand for offices or anything like that. We have this huge demand for commercial and a medium demand for residential. So I'm trying to figure out here. Joshua898, thanks for the follow. I'm trying to figure out here. So we had too much of a ratio. We had too much residential with this ratio up here. How do we fix that now? Is the question. And it's like, well, going something like zoning this all commercial, right? Zoning that all commercial, zoning all of this office, and then all of this residential might do it. But that's a lot of evictions, though. And there's still no guarantee that it works. I mean, we could do it like small increments at a time. No, we can't do that. We've got to spread them out. If we put too much dense commercial in one spot, it will create traffic problems. Man, that's all like super dense residential now. That sucks if we've got to get rid of it. That is just rough, man. Plus 666. Okay, hey, I gotta run to the restroom real quick, chat. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. 1 second. 1 second. I'm back. I'm back. Good job, Dim's chair. I'm super proud of you, buddy. You did wonderful. You were amazing, as always. Thank you. Okay. I'm back. Okay, let's try to bust this out as quick as we can. So we've got to figure out, I think we just go for it, right? Is we very clearly don't have enough space for everything that we want to do here. Also, I got fruit smiles, which are invisible. Because it's a green packaging and thus green screen, right? We all understand how that works. Oh, and fruit smiles are delicious. Dude, I didn't get any green apple fruit smiles. That's good because like green apple's my least favorite, but look at these fruit smiles. They're so delicious. Nom nom nom. Okay, anyway. Send me fruit smiles, chat. Yeah. Take us to the bathroom. We were interested. Oh, man. So, is this still working? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes, indeed it is. Power output still great. Water is still perfect. Garbage is fantastic. Crematoriums. It seems like we're still behind, but it seems like we're also catching up. Yeah. Oh. Nims, where's your green shirt you were wearing last time? It's in the dryer. It's right next to me. Right? Merc Angel says, make one of the highways a bypass with no exit. Traffic that does not need to go to your city will just pass by. There's something weird happening with this corner, but there's no need for a bypass. The bypass is lane 3, and lane 3 is not congested at all, which means there's no need for a bypass. If you only ever need to add a bypass, if your outermost lane is congested. Our outermost lane has no congestion, therefore there is no need for a bypass. Okay, well, I think the next thing that we work on here is this. Let's work on getting this part of the highway improved upon. We have, I mean, we need to get the highway running on all sides, right? And the quickest and easiest way of doing that is to go through this section here. And we just need to move these up. And we're happy to put them in these corners because whenever the garbage trucks leave, they're going to be stuck on this side of the road, which to them is basically a one-way. I mean, it is a one-way. So they then immediately hit the intersection, in which case they can go any direction that they want. And so that's why we're super happy to put them where we are. How much better is this than SimCity? Oh, dude. SimCity is a garbage game made by a garbage company that only people that haven't heard of the gloriousness that is City Skylines play. As soon as you understand the amazingness that is City Skylines, you will never play that garbage game that we don't even speak of. That's how bad of a game it is. So yeah, 2 + 2 equals pre-recorded stream. I don't know what that question is. Why are we losing all of our money? Why is that going down? This doesn't make any sense. These guys are saying that there's not enough goods to sell, and these guys are saying that there's not enough buyers for products. Well, which is it, chat? Because not enough buyers, well, there's your buyers. What? Not appropriate, ZMG. That's a warning. Like, look at these. Each one of these, like, blue bubbles is not enough goods. And there's just tons and tons of not enough goods. What's our imports, exports like? Tons of agricultural. We're importing no goods. Exporting no goods either. Exporting a good chunk of forestry and a good chunk of our agriculture. Why are we exporting so much agriculture if we're importing agriculture? Doesn't make any sense. Nims Nye, the highway guy. Nims. Good memes, sir. Good memes. Like, it makes sense. I don't have any oil or ore industry. It makes sense that we're importing oil and ore. Why are we importing so much agricultural if we're exporting agricultural? That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand it. I think what we do next is I think we just go for the perfect health thing. And then that should help people die less, thus helping them not have, like, thus fixing crematorium problems. Another Hadron Collider, Medical Center, okay. Medical Center. Medical Center. Not dying. That's the goal. Not dying. Damn, how big is this thing? We're losing money. I don't understand why. It's crazy that we had to do that in order to get it to fit. But, you know, it is what it is. We're losing money like crazy. Okay. And then we can put the medical center down. We've got to move this a hair. And medical center. Now stop dying, everybody. Thank you. Is that still responsible for connecting them? Sure is. What do we do here, chat? Where is all of this money just disappearing to? We haven't changed our budget by like any dramatic mark. I mean, we've got Double budget being spent here. Our mass transit is down. I don't understand it. These guys are saying not enough goods, and these guys are saying not enough buyers. I don't get it. Van, help me out here. Connie Jewel, I don't know. Thanks for the follows, you two. Negative 35,000. $21 per week, negative 35. I mean, it's not gonna break the bank anytime soon, but still, I don't understand why it's happening. I mean, at this point, I need to start getting rid of... I can save on a lot of cost by getting rid of my... whatchamacallits, my medical centers. And, like, I know I'm risking... unemployment rates, but, like, I've got to get my costs down again. What else am I supposed to do here? Negative 33,000, and each one of these guys is costing me $400 a week. So deleting, I mean, I've got to delete a lot of them in order to get rid of that $31,000 deficit, but what else am I supposed to do here? I don't understand why these guys are complaining about not enough buyers and these guys are complaining about not enough product. That's probably where all of my money went, is I should be selling hella product, but I'm not. That's probably what it is, but like, where, the what, the why? You spend $80,000 on education, build a Hadron Collider, and we can delete all schools. Absolutely. I've got a highway connect through here, and then we will. Nope, that was the wrong button. This one. $400, $800. I mean, it's getting there. And we're down to negative 19,000, so it's even getting better. Out of curiosity, what is our... Let me select death care. Okay, that is decreasing. I mean, at least silver linings, right? Negative 15,000. People are moving out of the city, though. What is hit? I mean, it's just the fact that we don't have any products. We don't have any products in our city. Where did all of our products go? I don't... This is being caused because we don't have enough goods and services. We don't have enough goods, specifically. Where are all of those goods? I mean, $22 million says that we can sit on a deficit for, I mean, a long freaking time. A long time, chat. But I'd rather not. Okay, I think that's it. $106,000, basically entirely. I mean, $21,000 of that is coming from this guy. But it's crazy. Delete the special buildings. Does that work? Does that work? Can you build the thing and then delete the special buildings that required it? Okay, we're back in a profit, so let's go ahead and save the game. That'll save me so much money. Okay. I'm blown away at where did all of my goods where did all of my goods go? That was I want that one on. Does anybody have any ideas? I am just at a loss. People are using them as leisure instead of commercial. I don't think so, because our leisure is insane. And like, where is this in leisure? There's I didn't know there was a levels tool. That's nice. Leisure, right here. Okay. Like, look at this. Look at it. There is plenty for leisure. There's plenty. I don't understand. How's it going, Metrolink? How are you? And we're back into the negatives. Admittedly, it's not that bad, but it's this. There's not enough buyers for products, and then these guys are saying that there's not enough goods for sale. Why is this not selling his products to that? Apparently it's so good at pumping that it's just pumping water in from the river, even though it's not connected to the river. Makes total sense, chat. Makes total sense. I mean, look at this. This is the weirdest thing. Not enough goods. Not enough buyers. Why are you not buying his goods? Chat, help me out here. I don't understand this. I need help. The one Chris, help me. It doesn't make any sense. Why are these two tiles not... Maybe they're too far apart. I mean, they're 2 blocks away. That's not, and that wouldn't. It's been like this the entire game. That wouldn't cause an sudden onset of this. I don't know. Do we think it was like a glitch in the game code? Do we relaunch? Because this is nuts. This doesn't... I mean, there's no logic here. It's like they just stopped seeing each other. They could be pretty lazy, you know? No, it's not that. What is this? I mean, this is the problem. This is what's causing my city to hurt. But like, why doesn't that guy see that guy? It's because shipments are despawning before they reach their intended destinations. Check your imports, exports. What do your various buildings need? And what are you producing too much of? More than you need. That might help. Importing tons of agricultural. Exporting tons of agricultural. Importing no forestry. Importing no goods. Exporting no goods. Is it because of this district here? Farmers Only isn't actually really built on like fertilized land, but it hasn't been a problem to this, like up to this point. The only bit of fertilized land in town is this little chunk right here. Yeah, the power of Google. I mean, it's just I'm blown away. I don't understand it. Another post states this. I mean, I'm gonna save, yes, save, and then I'm gonna reload. Quit to desktop, and we'll be right back. It's just loading right now. I have no idea. Have you looked up squirrel yet? Words are hard. I don't know. You have a big city. I heard that the not enough goods, not enough buyers problem can happen simultaneously if you've reached the agent cap. That might be what it is. What is the agent cap? Dig in the source code. I just did a Google search. May need to open up trains. No, that's not the problem, guys. It's not the problem. We might have hit like some sort of cap on city size, some sort of soft cap where the simulation can't process past a certain point. The actual limit is not only a very small number, just over 16,000, but does not share a limit with pedestrians, though it does share a limit with boats. You may be hitting the vehicle agent limits. Watch your imports, exports. You shouldn't be exporting anything as you don't get paid for it and it creates traffic. You shouldn't be importing any goods, purple, as it is created by generic industry. So we're exporting agricultural product and forestry product. Now, I mean, but it doesn't total export 4,500, total import 2,900. There's some sort. So what I'm reading here is there's some sort of soft cap, not necessarily on industry or on anything else. It's a soft cap on like the way the simulation can process your game. Wow. Okay, dudes, we might have broke the game. I'm going through like Reddit posts and Reddit posts. And there's an agent cap of 65,000 entities. So in Minecraft terms, because we're all from Minecraft, right? I'm essentially hitting the entity cap. But because this game is all interconnected, that means that I am not moving, I am not able to create new cars because I'm at the entity cap. I'm not able to create a car to travel from this place for the to build the product to deliver it to the commercial place. So I've hit the entity cap. Can I get around it? I'm reading right now. I'm just going through like post after post after post. Trying to understand, like, see, and it's just people whining that it exists. Nobody's saying like how to fix it. Yeah, the trick is the 80K. Yeah, the population isn't the limiter here. It's the agent cap. See, this is just whining. Yeah, okay. See, this is what I was looking at. Z7 Krypton, thanks for the follow. The only way to get agent limits down is to optimize the agent paths, eliminating imports and exports, build workers closer to jobs, no excess workers or jobs in the district. You want agents on and off the map as soon as possible. The longer they're on the map, the quicker you reach the agent limit. For example, your city produces 1,000 agents a second. It takes 1,000 agents 10 seconds to travel, so in 10 seconds it will generate 10,000, but only 1,000 agents got off the map, leaving 9,000 agents still on. Not if it takes 1,000 agents 30 seconds to travel. Now you have 30,000 agents generated with only 1,000 despawning, which leaves 29,000 on the map. So the longer they travel, the more agents are created. Yeah. See, this guy is just... This is showboating here, but it's irrelevant to fixing the problem. Interesting. We might have broke the game, chat. We might have broke the game. Because I don't think that this is in. See, it's just all of the cars that are moving, all of the people that are standing here waiting. That also explains why my mass transit has started falling. It's because there's not as many, like, essentially spare AI to use it. Yeah, agent cap is how many sprites. From my understanding, yes. Try deleting trees. Do trees really take up the agent cap? Oh god, this would be mind-numbingly tedious to try to delete this many trees. Yeah, no, that can't be the solution. That can't be the solution. Wow. Okay, so let's try this then. No inbound traffic, no outbound traffic. If you're in my city, you're staying in my city. We only handle births and deaths. Nobody comes in, nobody goes out. And let's see if that fixes anything. Because then there will be less cars out here moving into the city. There will be less... which means that we will have more agents able to do things in my city. So now we just have to sit and wait. Yeah. That was just one suggestion. I mean, it might be a true suggestion. It's just super tedious if we push for it. I gotta like min-max my costs here. What are they complaining about being in the water? There shouldn't be any pollution. Yeah, there is none. I don't know what that tweet was about. It's gonna take it a while for all the cars that are currently, like, moving through our city to despawn. But, like, all of these cars are fighting against the agent cap. So if we get all of those cars to be deleted, goods and services should be able to move back and forth between the city once again. You can click for deleting trees. Yeah, I mean, I noticed that, but still, each individual tree is going to take for freaking ever. Like, I mean, let me find, there was a patch of trees right here. And like being careful about around roads, like this is super slow. I understand what you're saying, but if that's the solution, that's gonna take us, we would be better off building a new city and then just going from there. It wouldn't do anything. It's not worth it, is what I'm saying. Hey dog, there's like a few caps that can't be removed. Some of them are the building cap and agent cap. I think there's a mod for tree cap. Interesting. Well, we might have broke the game. Nims just closed the borders. I sure did. I need to make sure that we have way more births. We always need to keep births higher than deaths, because that's going to be the only way that our city increases in population now. And like we have $22 million to set on the $77,000 deficit. Bringing my costs down in order to 120. Okay, so that actually matters. Setting the park budget that high actually increases the land value, which is then makes us more money than it costs us. 5HD4D3 underscore. How's it going? Where's the design? I mean, I built all of this myself. It's my design. Really hurts me to see how dead your channel is. We had to stop posting videos because of the adpocalypse. All of the time that I would normally spend posting videos, I was instead spending job hunting. And because I mean I couldn't even feed myself, let alone pay for bills and rent or anything else. So, but I accepted a job offer just a couple of days ago, and hopefully into the future, you should see some more channels there, or some more videos there on the channel. Now that like I no longer need to freak out over a job. Now it's not going to be as many as it was, because I mean I have essentially 3 jobs now. I have YouTube, I have streaming, and now I have this third job just to make ends meet. So it's not going to be as many YouTube videos as it was back in the day, but it still should be more than what it is now. 39,000. Yeah, it's just so worth it to have the Parks and Rec budget set to 150%. Because I mean, the land value was at like 108, and now it's at 119. That's so much higher. Episode 5, 6, and 7 now viewable on YouTube. Sorry, just trying to catch up. Thanks, and keep the greatness going. Hey, Kevin, I appreciate that. They should be viewable. Give me a second. I mean, we might have broke the entity cap for this game in Minecraft terms. In which case, there's nothing to do. We just need to wait. So, let me see. Episode 5, 6, 7, and 8 are indeed hidden. All right, I will get all of those published tonight. Sorry about that, man. Well, this should be interesting. What's your plan, Nims? We've removed the connection between the outside world and our city, so that way the traffic out here should despawn. Once the traffic on the outside of the map despawns, all of the things that are taking up the entity cap should I mean, this is where the entity cap is. This is where, in what this game calls the agent cap, that's where it's at. So by getting all of these things to despawn, they will then return to my city, in which case my industry can start importing and exporting, or moving goods over into the commercial sector. And so that's what we need. See, like, our profits are getting better. Electric's on the crazy high. Water availability is great. Incinerators are good. Crematoriums are, I mean, down to 626. Average health is at 99%, chat. 99%. Wouldn't you want to live in this beautiful, beautiful city? This is something that we can improve. We can boost the land value in the back half because they're not currently being covered by fire. This is something I forgot to do. So let's see. This would be the... That should probably be moved in. So it should be 1, 2. It's on the inside of the third block. So 1, 2 inside of the third block. So it'd be the equivalent of right there. Yeah, and then I mean, check it. We should start to see, like, land values just boosted here. No level up info available. Okay, well, soon. Inside of the third block. Make sure I get this spacing correct. Yeah. What did I do? Okay, so in these dead spots, I put one more there and one more here. Plus $13,000. Closing off the borders is bringing the money back, chat. Plus $14,000. Population is on the decline. How do we get that to come back? Still having more births than deaths per week. That's all we need, chat, is we just need to make sure people are being born more frequently than when they're dying. So what do we do from here? Do we... I don't even really have ore or oil inside of the city. I mean, I have a small bit of, I think this is ore right here. A small bit of ore, but that'll eventually go away. That'll go away so quick. And then oil, I mean, there's no oil inside my city. Which means as far as import-exports are concerned, and this is, it still says that we're able to export. How are we exporting? There's no connections, so I don't understand how we're able to import-export. Here for the tea and red noise. Thanks for the follows, guys. I found this. It may help. Since offices don't require goods and don't need to deliver anything, I would advise you to ignore all industry and commerce. Sims don't really need commerce to function. I would advise you to de-zone some industrial and commerce and get some offices going instead. Interesting. Why don't you just speed up the game? Because we have too much happening, it wouldn't be able to, like, the game couldn't process it. So getting rid of all offices, you think would do, or excuse me, getting rid of all industry and all commerce would do it. And just basically having... Interesting. Yeah, I'm not really into shooters, ATL. Like, Overwatch is more my speed, and even then, that's not my type of game. Like, it's not something that I want to stream. Population's decreasing, need an external connection. I don't understand how it's decreasing, because we have more births than deaths per week. Where is this population just magically going to? They can't leave town. They can't leave town, and they're not dying. Where's the population going, chat? Understand. I don't understand. What do we do? I mean, we're making hella bank. At least it's up $30,000. I mean, that's proof that it's got to be something with the entity limit, right? Is as we free up the entity limit, the money that we make from mass transit is going insane again, because we can now spawn the entities that we need to use the mass transit. My mass transit is awesome. 2.5 times the profit. It's, I mean, right there, look at that. It costs us $9,900. Round that up to $10,000. We're making $25,000 from my mass transit. 2.5 times profit. That's a profit of $15,000, chat. What do we do? They're running out of the town. Need an external connection, like a train, to keep people coming in? I don't know. I don't know. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna actually, because this anything that we do from here on is going to greatly, drastically modify the face of our town. It's 8:30. It's 30 minutes early before the stream would end. I'm gonna end the stream now. Because if we do anything else, it's going to take us hours to be able to see it. So I'm gonna end the stream. I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. And then, I mean, tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Central. 5 p.m. Central. So basically like 20 hours from right now. Because there's nothing, like, you understand, this is such a crazy problem that it's going to require a crazy solution. There's no way of doing this that's doesn't require, like, deleting huge amounts of everything. I agree. I could see the perk of getting rid of all industry and all commercial and making it all office space. That makes sense. But if we do that, then, like, we're evicting all of that, which admittedly is only like $15,000. But then we're also going to be getting rid of all of that commercial, which, I mean, $228,000 just being evicted puts us $200,000 in the negative per weekly income. And, like, that's losing money real quick, chat. So, okay. Yeah, so this is where we're going to call it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Central. Thank you again. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.